last time on The Next Brand Ambassador. The contestants were tasked with planning the launch party of Capitec's new television commercial. But in the boardroom, tensions reached new heights, resulting in an epic meltdown.
This presentation's terrible.
This whole situation is very embarrassing.
He doesn't consult us as a group.
Why are you playing team leader?
We've messed up.
I'm not going to set somebody up in my team for failure. Stop.
How do we even go back to working together?
The judges chose not to eliminate anyone, sending the contestants home still fuming.
I'm still a little bit angry at what happened in the boardroom and how everyone was just tearing each other apart.
I'm emotionally exhausted. I'm all over the place right now. I don't even know why we still have to try and work together at this current moment. Can we just take a 5-minute time out?
I do think what happened in the boardroom was justified. However, I think it wouldn't have escalated if Mpho just took accountability.
Can you not take accountability for what you did?
You can't take accountability for what you did and apologize.
Take accountability.
But you did it.
Here we go again. More fighting. Well, take it away, guys.
Instead of allowing Portia to answer if she feels that apology is authentic because it's to her, you jumped on that train.
No. Odette jumped on the train.
Odette is allowed to ask me a question. She's the judge.
And then she asked the rest
Why
of us.
can you not allow Portia to
I feel
answer?
like you are now personalizing this.
It's so funny. Everyone's just trying to act like they didn't do anything, they didn't say anything. But it seems everybody's worked up about Kitty doing this, Kitty doing that. Come to me and let me know. What is it? And if there's nothing there, just accept the fact that you're intimidated.
Guys,
Great,
I don't
Kitty.
feel the need why we have to justify everything. Because every week when our names get mentioned, we don't ask you to justify why me and
Exactly.
Zanika's name get mentioned every week.
Why is it so
can we
personal
just
for
cut
you?
this and move on to business, please?
Thank you, Tanil.
Can we please?
My favorite line was, we went for you personally because work, we couldn't.
I don't take that away from you. You are a hard worker, Paul.
Thank you.
You
That's
are
all
hard
I-
worker,
that's all
but
I-
you don't have moral.
That's-
You can't take
that's all I-
accountability. You
that's-
don't know how to speak to people nice. You
This
wouldn't
is
know how
you
to
again.
engage
You
your
are,
employees.
you
We
are
are not your
honestly
employees.
contradicting yourself.
We
the
are
whole
not your
time.
employees.
When I speak to you
We
on
are
the
not
side,
your
you are different.
employees, Mpo. We are not your employees.
But
I don't need
I was
to.
team
I don't need to
leader.
answer to you. Can we please just go on? You are not the boss of me, and I'm just getting frankly, I'm
I
just
was
getting
team
tired of it.
leader.
I don't think there's anything that could save our team spirit right now. We're done.
I know that was hectic, guys, but how are we going to resolve this? How are we going to move forward and actually get this event done?
Maybe we can start to restructure everything because what we had before didn't work out. So maybe we can just assign new roles, get a new leader or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. Does everyone agree?
Yeah, I'm happy to choose a new leader.
So who do you guys nominate?
Shut it down.
I'm fine with Jerry.
Perfect.
Cool, Trader.
Yeah, I agree.
Are you okay with it?
I'm fine with that. It's definitely not an easy week to take over, but I do believe that I have the qualities and the skills needed to bring out the best in every single person in this team. Okay, Tanil, can Mpho join you on entertainment?
I'd love to have Mpo on board at entertainment.
Okay, great. I think we're all where we need to be, and we just need to communicate, and where support is needed, we'll grant it to each other. Okay.
And I think one of the things that's so important is we just got to keep communicating with each other.
Yeah.
If we feel like there's even a little misunderstanding,
Yeah.
let's just talk about it. Open up communication. Keep those lines very open.
So,
Why are you laughing? Why? Why can you not just keep your professionalism?
It's only convenient for you to now keep communication when this is happening.
No.
You couldn't do that before?
I spoke to you as we came to you and you said, Mpho, is there anything we can help you with the slides? Can we see the slides? Can we go through it? You said, no, I will show it to you once I'm done. And once you were done was only when it was sent. So if you have any pettiness, leave it at the door. I don't care. Everyone here has an event to plan for our client. This is real money. This is not a game.
You know, one would be fooled listening to your speech. You speak so well, but your morals are unbalanced.
You can definitely cut the tension with the knife right now. And I'm looking over at Chase and I see that he's very close to bursting.
I am boiling. However, I need to keep my composure because we are in a professional environment and we've got a job that needs to be done.
let's get a good night's sleep, and then we can pick this up tomorrow. Okay, let's go.
I feel backstabbed. It's going to be tricky for us to come together and have a quality event, which I actually wanted. So let's just work, man.
It's a new week, it's a new day, and Lieutenant Reddy is in charge. That means things are definitely going to get done. Okay guys, so we're on our way, this thing is happening.
100%.
Had a very good meeting with the venue today. Logistically, we know where all the screens are going to go, what we can and cannot do, when we need to arrive. So logistically, everything is set.
I'm worried about guest control and security and guest lists.
Yeah, so
We need to get a guest list, like ASAP.
ASAP. That's our last piece
The
that's
tags,
missing.
did we okay? Are we getting them?
Are you cool with the fabric? It's fabric tags, so
Yeah,
it's not like very
completely
tacky.
fine with
It's
them.
nice.
In terms of getting things together and actually making things work on a professional level, things are coming together, although the energy isn't the same.
I need to lock down the figures and get my DJ and my MC. Even though I'm not practically supposed to have a DJ, I need to get this done as soon as possible.
Hey, Tabo! Good in yourself?
Good. Hey.
Nice to see you.
New face. Tabo is a cool guy. I really like him. He's willing to help. Yeah, man, I can't wait to have him joining with us.
No giggles today.
Yeah, okay, we'll get on to business. It's going amazing. Tabo is eating out of the palm of my hand.
So I'll need a list of technical for DJ Lloyd so that we can just make sure that we have everything on that list. Or will you be taking care of that?
That's in the rider. You remember I sent you the rider?
Yes, I've been studying that rider. This rider. The jelly beans and the Egyptian towels, the electric vibe. Oh, Lord have mercy.
How serious is this rider? Come on.
I was pulling your leg a bit there.
Are you serious? I've been stressing for these riders.
That's cool. What we'll do is I'll actually just run you through what is actually on the rider.
Okay.
Just the only thing that I'm going to have to stick to is
Not the jelly beans.
The jelly beans.
We still need the red jelly beans.
I thought this rider was just there to pull my leg. The freaking jelly beans are still there.
I've decided to change the goodie bags from the African Pride theme that Mpo suggested last week to a survival take kit. So Portia and I are going to try and get the gifts.
The working mood for me is definitely better because we're actually working together as a team now. It's not just one person going out and finding stuff. In terms of collaboration, we're doing something right today.
Now we're going into more tech-savvy.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get them something cute, like things that are practical
Usable.
to use.
Yeah.
Like, look at this.
Wait,
I like
what's that?
these. This is like those car magnets.
With the theme now being simplicity, the ideal goodie bag for me is something practical that you actually need but really don't have, and you really don't even know why you don't have it, so I want to give it to you.
Actually, we might have found some stuff with Tennille's rider as well.
Look, there's a hookup bag for Tennille's riders list. You're right. I actually think this one will be great for him.
Should we get it?
Nah, okay.
I'm really happy to be working with Portia. I mean, we get along, we started this competition together. She's easygoing, and it also helps that we get to gossip about everyone else on this shopping spree.
These are all your power banks, right? All of these?
I think we should get it.
Power banks, right?
Yeah.
We managed to get every single item that we wanted. They're really good items, and we actually got them at the cost price, which was great. So I saved a lot on my budget. I'm really happy.
Don't double up on stress, triple up on value, and save with Cell C Ultra Bonus. Cell C, connect your way.
It's the day of the event. Everything seems to be on track, so I think we're good to go.
Guys, today, no fighting. Let's keep it professional and let's have fun.
D-Day is here. It's now or never.
I think at this point, everyone just needs to kill their role so everything runs smoothly.
Okay, guys, so it's D-Day. Yeah. 5 minutes till we go in. Is everything sorted? Is everything in place?
Yes, everything's on track.
Deco, branding, chill.
So my DJ and my MC is arriving now at 5, and then my technical should be arriving in the next 3 minutes.
I'm just hoping everyone delivers on their tasks. I'm hoping everyone takes accountability of whatever they are assigned to. Should that department not do well, that would be on them. So that's all I want, plain and simple.
I cannot believe I've been sitting here for half an hour picking out red jelly beans for someone that only eats red jelly beans.
Shut it down, what you doing?
I'm just eating one.
I need 250 grams of these.
I'm eating the green ones.
Shut it down, it's not no excuse.
Okay, I'll leave the jelly beans.
I need 250 grams of jelly beans, red jelly beans. And she had to tell us eating them.
Okay, there's no about putting the jelly beans in here. What do you think?
I still love that idea. Like,
Okay, let me work with it.
No, please. Please just give it to me, hand it over. Thank you. Thank you for helping me, but you can go now.
I am so ready for the talent. I just hope there's no unexpected surprises coming my way.
The goodie bags are prepped. I've counted them. They're still the same number. Everything is fine there. Our decor elements have arrived. Our signage has arrived. Decor is 100%. I'm happy.
It's go time. Things are moving into the venue. Now it's time to make sure we get everything set up by 6 o'clock. Go for chase, go for chase. These comms are working and working well.
We're now allowed to access the venue. It feels great to see everything moving. We're putting stuff on the tables, we're putting up signage. Everything is coming together. I'm excited.
The branding elements are good. Our supplier came in to help us with the branding and kind of sussed out where we wanted to put everything. So it's looking good so far.
It's my first time organizing an event. There's a lot going on, a lot of moving objects, a lot of people. It's chaos. There's a lot going on.
Hey guys, let's get together here, please. Everybody, the whole team. Everybody outside, can you just congregate here?
Oh, here we go. Chef guy's come in. He doesn't look happy.
Everyone, please come to the lobby area. Everyone comes.
You don't mess with the chef in his kitchen. And we've done some meddling.
Actually, a function thing. Actually, need to tell those guys outside.
Right now, we are literally being stopped. He's telling us how we need to be careful, and we really need to listen. You might just change this event. You might just tell us, actually, there's not going to be an event.
I need you to manage these guys who are bringing things in and be aware of the surroundings. Guys are scraping things, they're all in a rush to get in. You guys are responsible for watching those guys and making sure everything gets taken care of.
I need us to agree with him and to promise him that if means us literally physically helping these people to do this, that we'll do that, because we can't have him unhappy. What if he shuts this whole thing down? Then what?
When they're moving equipment in, they're not rushing. They're doing it very delicately. They're doing it very thoughtfully.
Yeah, that they lift things up, that they don't drag.
Anything.
Like
There's so much going on in the restaurant. There's literally no order of setting up. Everyone's just setting up at the same time, and it's a bit chaotic. Everyone has irritated Chef. Now I have to explain to Chef that when my halal caterer comes in, could I introduce her to him?
He's coming in at 5:30.
5:30 with the food. Let's go up the stairs, guys. Can't wait for these lifts.
I don't know what part of the game this is. I don't know what part of the setup. It's like 6 flights of stairs, Chef. The whole time he's so poised. He's like, Kitty, I don't like miscommunication. I run my kitchen with precision. Kitty, this is not on. I'm like, Chef.
Technical is all over the floor. What's happening? I thought Bo was supposed to be in charge of this, but I guess I have to take charge now. I need to get this place cleaned up.
The sound guys, I'm trying to help. I'm checking the time. We are running behind schedule right now. Someone speak to me. Why can we not just get TVs out, sound stuff? Get it out. Please, let's move.
We have these big letters we want to use. As I'm unwrapping them, I'm thinking, how are we gonna place these? So now it's a matter of placing these right, and also we don't have a lot of space.
Ah, the money piece, the money shot. This is the focal point we were looking for.
My thinking with the letters is, as they approach the entrance, they're walking to the venue. These would give them a nice feel, a pickup that we're actually going into an event. So already it creates an expectation of what to expect up there. They are also my trump card because no one thought of it. And it's part of the event.
My talent has finally arrived. I'm so ready for him. Let's get the show on the road.
Well, I'm just going to take you to your room quickly, get you freshened up. I have your 4 tags because I heard that you and DJ Vincent have partners as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have your 4 VIP tags here, over here, which I'll give to you. I'll take you through your room and then we'll go through the program and then we'll go through a run through you.
Okay, cool.
Okay?
Yeah, we can check it out.
Let's go.
I'm so nervous. I'm hoping that I memorized everything and got everything on the rider list. Right now, I just need his hospitality rider to be great.
Well, as you can see, sir, we have your jelly beans, your red jelly beans. We have your fruit basket, your ginger nut biscuits. We have your cognac VS, and then Mr. Vincent's as well. Your champagne is on ice. As you can see, here's your water that's not chilled, that's room temperature.
Did you guys forget I asked for green apples.
The apples are at the bottom. They're not green, they're red apples.
Can we make a plan about that? Is that okay?
Yes, definitely, sir.
Yeah, because I prefer green apples.
Okay, no problem.
I have 15 minutes till showtime, and I have to get some green apples. I just have to do it.
We wanted to create a line of ushers from the parking lot to the venue so that people know exactly how to get there, and also so that they feel safe. We decided to send the guests through St. George's Mall because it's a bit safer and there's more security.
Everything's set, everyone knows what they need to do. It's go time.
Okay, guys, so what's going on? Is everything in place?
Yeah. I had to get green apples for DJ Lloyd. He doesn't like red apples, so I had to run down to the store, got it, sorted out.
Okay.
Perfect.
Promo staff are in position, they know exactly what to do, so we are looking very good there.
Guest list has changed, so there's 2 new ones that are printed downstairs.
Sound, light, everything all right on my side?
Let's do this.
Okay, cool.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Okay,
Have a lekker time, guys.
There's nothing more to do now. All that's left is to mobilize and execute.
Simplify banking. Live better with Capitec.
I can't believe this event is actually happening.
Thinking about this event 2 days ago, I did not think that we'll be standing here at this moment, but guests are coming in and they're smiling.
I am so excited to see the first guest walk through that door to attend this event that we created as a team. I'm so excited.
Everyone's prepped, we're waiting at the door. It's showtime. Let's do this.
The guests seem to be loving the venue. I see a lot of people on the deck, taking pictures of the big Hello Gorgeous. Drinks are flowing, people are laughing. People are actually having a great time.
I'm seeing Sylvester and Odette in the corner of my eye. Right now, I'm running as fast as I can in the opposite direction.
As I'm standing outside, I do see the judges moving to the light boxes and I see them having a little chat there. I'm not sure if it's a positive chat, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
I really hope that the judges notice all these small elements that we've put in place so that you could really get that fun, engaging Capitec environment.
I really hope the judges notice the messaging on the social media cards, as well as the actual tutorial and the engagement there.
I'm welcoming guests and telling them, go to the bar, welcome, there's a welcome drink, and yet there are no welcome drinks.
I have no idea why there's not drinks being served to our guests as they're arriving.
Is this the welcome drinks?
How are we doing? What's wrong?
How are you? What is this?
People seem to be a little bit confused about where the welcome drinks are. They're not at the entrance. You kind of have to queue at the bar, but we were never briefed on what was happening in the kitchen.
You had one job, Kitty. One job.
I like the pops of red and blue.
Nice venue.
I really hope the judges notice the blue and red accents, the finer details, the fairy lights in the dark corners, because it's those things that I think make a difference.
People are warm, people are happy, people are walking in with smiles. They look relaxed.
I like the use of the venue. The only thing for me is that I would have loved to see a bit more Capitec, you know. I think just a little box and
There's a lot of venue, a little bit of
a lot of venue. Is it like
better.
a stage or where the focal point is going to be?
I have no idea. Just looks like everybody's
I'm not
kind of
quite
finding a
sure.
place and just
It
hanging
doesn't
out.
lead you anywhere.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think so far, it's okay.
Well, it's definitely not what they pitched to us. Thank goodness. So I'm looking forward to what this evening actually will hold.
Let's enjoy it. Shin.
It's such a lovely evening. So everyone inside moved outside and packed up.
It is definitely not expected and not planned for, but I mean, you can't really control where people want to sit. The plan B is to definitely allocate a table front and center for the judges, which happens very quickly.
It's a Wednesday evening. How's everybody doing? My name is Loyiso, otherwise known as DJ Loy. Thank you so much for having me this evening. Tonight, it's going to be all about the social platforms. So if you have your phone, please pull it out. I'm going to be giving away 4 prizes tonight if you interact on social media. So if you see the screen at the back there, right, that's where all of the posts and tweets that you put up, they're going to come up on that screen. And the goal is that you want your posts to come up on that screen, because if they don't, I can't give you a prize.
I have to handle social media, and there's a Twitter wall up, so my night is dedicated to this screen and making sure everything runs smoothly here.
Please do share these amazing pictures that you're going to be taking throughout the night with the hashtag #LiveBetter. I'm sure you guys have also heard about the brand new TVC that we're going to be launching tonight and checking out. Are you guys excited to see that?
I'm just worried about the food. It doesn't look like there's a variety of food going around outside.
The guests have had a starter, they're now having an eclair, and now they're also getting served ribs. This is a really strange order in terms of servings, Kitty, wouldn't you say?
I'm a bit worried that the 2 screens might not be enough, as we anticipated that people might be inside. So inside is also 2 screens, but no one is looking at those screens. I'm just hoping that wherever the guests are sitting or where they're standing, they will actually be able to see the TV, because I mean, this is the main event.
It's kind of tricky handling Spur because there's so many people that surround him, but I think I'm getting the hang of it.
This is your microphone. Our MC will be...
what am I supposed to do?
This was not expected, but I have the fitting reply for Spur.
You're supposed to be speaking, you're supposed to be giving a speak as you're
Okay.
Where are my vouchers?
Are there any important people here that I need to acknowledge?
I could acknowledge the judges of the next door ambassador show, and obviously your fellow employees.
I'm going to interact.
Where is this next ambassador contestants? Where are they now? Okay, there we go. There you go.
Everything didn't go as planned, but at least it went on.
So what's going to happen?
They're calling you now. No, they're calling you soon.
So where must I stand?
You're going to be standing there. I'll ask
So
the
is everybody going to come to the front because they must see the TVC?
Yes.
Okay. Please put your hands together for Sbu Kumalo.
We have been working for over a year on the campaign that we're launching tonight, the new TVC. Our TVC is not something new, it's a progression from the previous communication. We ultimately want people to bank better so that they can live better. So in this TVC commercial, we brought back simplicity and technology because that's what Capitec was built on, simplicity. If what we do is not simple, then we are failing our clients and we're failing ourselves and we're failing the future of this country. So I'm going to show you the TVC. Hope you enjoy it. And thank you very much once again.
What do most banks know about simplicity? About what it means to live better? Do you really need all those accounts that cost you more just because you earn more? And the hoops you have to jump through for the free rewards that you hardly ever use. Aren't you just tired of it?
Most of us are staying in our lanes, we're doing what we need to do, we're actually even helping each other, or so it seems. But I hate how Mpo is like my tail. Everywhere I am, he's going back there to finish. What he's finishing, I don't know.
The only person who sticks out for me is Mpo, because he's eyeing everyone out and making people feel uncomfortable.
I just find Mpo's behavior like absolutely ridiculous. He's trying to get into everyone's heads and listening to every conversation to get ammunition against people.
He's creating fictitious stories and he's also looking at everything everyone's doing
He's
and
literally like,
nitpicking at them.
Big Brother is watching you, literally.
Exactly.
People are really taking pictures and posting. The alcohol is flowing and everybody knows an office party with free alcohol is always a winner. And the feel, the mood of the event is actually a very chilled one.
The event was amazing and well organized. From the moment we entered the parking lot, everyone kept asking, are you here for the Capitec event?
When I walked in here, I could feel the ambience.
You know, it represents what Capitec is trying to introduce to its consumers. It's fresh, it's cut, it's relevant, and you know, I'm so impressed with the finishing, everything.
I think it was a bit different for launch of a TVC. I've never seen it in like a cocktail setting with dinner, but I kind of liked it. My only snag was that the different menu elements came out at the wrong time. So there was like dessert before mains, for example, but it's something they can work on.
Could it be improved on? Definitely, there's always room for improvement.
As the event is wrapping up and people are leaving, I'm thinking to myself, have we actually done enough?
Odette, Sylvester, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming.
Excellent. What did you think?
I must say I am missing a few key elements of the brief. Innovation, DNA, magic, for example. And I am absolutely thrilled that the goodie bag is not Wakanda.
All worked well together, and I think there were some nice elements of the event. But we have a tough job tomorrow because who didn't deliver?
I feel good, I feel confident. I've certainly put my best foot forward. Everything was running smoothly for them, so I feel really confident. I went all out.
I do feel that we did our best. We managed to pull a whole event together, and that's something I've never done in my entire life. So I feel quite proud of myself and of the team.
Well done, everybody. I think we got one.
Yeah, I think so too.
Excited. It was amazing.
Let's close the party, guys.
I feel like there was a lot of cohesion today. Will it translate in the boardroom? I don't know.
I did all that I could and that was needed. I am okay.
We might have worked together through this event, but I know gloves are coming off tomorrow in the boardroom. The segregation is no joke. It's as clear as day.
Simplify banking. Live better with Capitec.
Walking to the boardroom today, I'm feeling really positive. I think the event went really well overall. Obviously, I anticipate that the judges might have picked up one or two things, and I'm looking forward to hear their feedback.
I'm feeling nervous. I guess it's the fear of the unknown. I don't know how the judges felt about the event last night, so we'll just have to see what they have to say.
Our top 8. Welcome to the boardroom.
Thank you.
So Nandi is in Paris being fashionable and all. So we needed to do something extra.
We have a guest with us today who would have experienced your event firsthand and who will today give you feedback what the event was like. Please welcome DJ Lloyd.
Hello, guys.
I didn't see this coming.
Now I'm panicking. Because maybe he's the one guy I should have actually given all my attention to, because now he's here.
I don't know if this is necessarily a good thing or a bad thing, but right now I feel like I'm going to be in the hot water.
Welcome to the boardroom.
To the team. How was last night?
It was great. I think that everyone enjoyed themselves, given the time period that we had to throw the event. For me, I think we did the best that we could.
When you say the time period, are you saying from after the disaster that was the last time you were in the boardroom? Or are you talking about the time period that you had since you were briefed?
From the last time that we were in the boardroom, ma'am.
Okay, because ordinarily, had you done what you were supposed to when you were briefed, you would have had sufficient time.
Yes, ma'am.
How did you find the transition of a new team leader?
We're all mute all of the sudden, and I think the stress is really starting to kick in.
Anyone?
For me, it was better this time around. There was more productivity from the get-go.
So please share with us, Sheridel, I believe you were the team leader this time around. What was the concept?
So the concept that we decided to go with is to keep it very, very simple. We looked at the simplicity or the magic within simplicity, and that's what we tried to encapsulate and translate in the event.
What happened to innovation and DNA that was part of the brief?
I do believe that innovation and DNA was not translated as strong as we would have liked it to be translated within the event, which is completely understandable. I saw it myself. However, I do believe that we at least try to encapsulate what Capitec stands for, which is simplicity, and relay that through the elements that we added to the event.
Having to dodge those bullets as a team leader. It is hard and tricky.
The key job was to launch a new positioning. DJ Lloyd, did you feel that there was a transition?
Definitely not. I think most of these things usually start with your MC brief. When you brief your MC, they kind of carry your entire message of what you're trying to do that evening. So if this transition from banking better to simplifying banking is not even in the MC script, it tells you that you're going to miss a big hook in terms of what you're trying to do.
Getting the feedback from the judges, I'm starting to believe that the event wasn't as great as I thought it was.
I'm doubting myself. I'm doubting everybody's abilities at this point. I'm just like, what are they thinking? They don't look very impressed.
From my point of view, I need to take my hat off first and foremost. I'm not a diva, so I kind of created a couple of challenges for you guys to see how you guys would handle that. You handled that very well.
I knew that he wasn't a diva, but I wasn't too sure either. But either way, he played us real good.
That's a relief. At least we know DJ Lloyd isn't a diva, because that rider was very frustrating for us.
The brand experience for me, in terms of the logistics, was very, very badly handled.
Your parking plan, for me, was a little bit non-existent. It wasn't communicated well enough. I think you needed to organize that with the hotel and let them know that there are people going to be parking, create some sort of a system where people can be identified easily.
There was no distinguishing between ordinary guests and a VIP guest. There was no welcome drink, and there was no indication of where the VIP area was. In fact, all the guests gravitated into the same direction, whether they had a blue or a red tag, and we all ended up outside at the deck area. Worse than that, when the client arrived, I noticed that the client had both a red and a blue band on his arm. When I asked what that meant, the client explained that no one knew who he was.
The judges are absolutely right. We are very disjointed. We're everywhere. We didn't do the run of show, and everyone is just stuck at their designated departments.
So, Tennille.
Yes, ma'am.
Entertainment. What was the entertainment?
We had so many restrictions with the venue. We couldn't, the venue didn't allow an external DJ. Therefore, we provided DJ Vincent with an option to give us a playlist, and we would pay him for that. And DJ Lloyd was our MC. So that's the only two that we got that was situated in our budget as well.
Did it ever occur to you to reallocate things within the budget? So you had an overall budget, but did it ever occur to you to look at line items where you could save and then shave off a little bit of money here and there to create a pool of money that could have allowed for you to bring in, for example, a comedian? Most of South Africa's top-ranking comedians, for example, are resident right here in Cape Town. Lots and lots and lots of restrictions, very, very little that I'm getting from you that talks to how you overcame the restrictions creatively.
Everything the judges are saying is correct. They are giving us very valid points, but it's not good for us.
Who decided on the food, the menu?
I had a meeting with the chef to go through a proposed menu. If you get the venue, you get the chef, and he proposes his menu. And I would like to respect him. He's an expert in that, and we had a great relationship going forward.
What was great was that there was a nice variety of options. I think well done on that. However, you know, when you're standing, then you have to have a little small plate. Without a fork, you know, it was quite a challenge.
I must admit that I was hungry and eventually asked for food. I did get dessert, though, before I got supper.
I'm a bit disappointed at the judges' feedback. I honestly think there were many hurdles that we did overcome. Even the food service was great on my end.
Everything you guys have said, we were restricted, we were restricted, we were restricted. I don't hear anything from you about how you pushed back to get the best deal, to get the best experience, to get the best outcome of the event. And Madam Project Leader, even though you had little time, the little time you had was because of all of you dropping the ball, big time, to the extent that you caused the client enormous distress. My parting words with you right now is have a think about that. Whether or not you are being truthful about your event. Everything is nice, everything is good, everything worked well, we worked well. Nonsense.
Every single person sitting in the boardroom is mentally and emotionally defeated at this point.
Now, tell us, why should we think this event was hot?
I believe, I'm so proud of our team that we pulled it together, but my sell would be the fact that we collaborated, and for that reason, I do feel that our event might have been better, but we pulled through.
I never would have thought, out of all of us at this stage of the game, that we would need Portia's voice to carry us through. Well done, Porsche.
Events are tough. They are emotionally exhausting. And every time I go to an event, even to this day, there's so many balls on the air. There's a lot to do, and there's a lot of challenges. It's part of an event. You are never going to have, a lovely event without any challenges. And part of the lesson here for this challenge was, how are you able to manage all those balls at the same time, ensuring that you still deliver a good event for the client. Good lessons, however, we have work to do. We'll chat to you in a bit.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, contestants. Thank you.
This week has been tough, but whatever happens is gonna happen, so we must just deal with it.
It's my first time here, and I could already sense the energy. Is it always like this?
No, something is off today.
We need to understand who are the people that are causing this energy.
Yeah.
Because that's affecting the output.
Absolutely.
2 weeks ago, we were on a high, great concepts, good energy. This week, it's not good, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Walking back into the boardroom, yet again, the nerves come back. Oh man, I really do not know what is about to happen.
Everyone seems to be in the bottom. Every single one of us.
Contestants, welcome back. So we had a difficult week last week, right? And this week, you could see that somehow that has affected us. There is something that's not right. The energy is wrong.
Who in your minds did not perform well? And I'm not just talking about this week. I'm talking about from the very brief date.
They're considering last week and this week. Oh, I thought we moved on.
Everyone is in danger. Everything went wrong. At this present moment, there's a bottom 8.
Chase, who in your mind did not perform well throughout this task?
Primarily Kitty and Mpo. And thirdly, Tennille, for the way she composed herself and handled herself in front of clients.
That wouldn't be the first time I hear that.
What was your experience?
I got a report from my team that there was a little bit of unprofessionalism, if I might put it lightly. And I can tell you, we do quite a lot of work for Capitec, and we would never allow any of our team members to conduct themselves in a way that makes us, 1, unprofessional, 2, taking the relationship lightly, and 3, something that we're going to sit around a table and have to answer to. That's embarrassing.
And Mpo, you as team leader last week failed dismally to lead your team, which resulted in an enormous amount of time being lost. And from both yourself and Kitty, I'm hearing a lot of excuses again and a lot of justifications, but no accountability.
I'm going to try to be calm and not having the back and forth with the judges. So at the moment, I'll sit back and take it as it comes.
Next week, we really do want to have our best going forward.
Absolutely.
Because we cannot have this just carrying along this energy throughout. So we do need to ensure that the people that are going to go forward are the people that are ready to become the next brand ambassadors for Capitec. So it's a job to be done. And so if you can't handle it, I think this will be the perfect time to go.
Absolutely.
Perfect time to go.
If you can't bounce back from what happened last week, how on earth are you going to move forward week after week after week in a job? The next brand ambassador is a very exciting opportunity. And you're using personality clashes, little arguments, he said this, she said that, as justifications for when hundreds of thousands of rands are at stake. A big bank's brand is at stake. Where was the next brand ambassador?
Guys, when you think about it, the underlying factor is that when you guys come together as a team and Capitec bestows something on you and says to you guys, we want you to make this thing come to life. You guys own businesses. If you mess it up, not individuals don't get fired, the entire agency gets fired.
Everyone messed up a little bit in this challenge. We all need to take accountability for ourselves.
I think it's quite clear who dropped the ball. It's just a case of the judges being willing and able to actually make that hard decision.
The bottom 4 for this week's elimination are the following individuals. Chase. Kitty. Mpho. Tennille.
Did you grab attention? Can you work at Capitec? And what do you stand for as a brand ambassador?
I've never been in the bottom 4. I'm not used to it, and I'm not liking it.
I don't think I have a fighting chance to get out of this. Ugh, I'm just hoping that some miracle happens.
I'm in the bottom 4. Damn it. I did not expect this.
This is all about output. It's all about the results. It's all about what is being delivered. Based on that, Chase, you are safe. See you next week. Tennille, for me, you have to be professional no matter what. There is no excuse for acting in a way that jeopardizes the brand that you represent. And because of that, I'm sorry, my dear, you're out.
I'm literally in a daze right now. I don't know if I heard correctly or if I'm just imagining this whole thing.
Mpho, there's a lot to do. There's an attitude to adjust. There are ideas that are in your mind, lots of them, but they mean nothing if you can't work with people to make it come to life.
Well said.
Kitty, you are a lot of magic, and there's a lot that you can offer. But it's not just about what you say in the boardroom, it's also about how you make people feel. This event relied on you a lot, and you had key areas that you needed to look after. It's unacceptable that there were no welcome drinks when guests arrived. Mpho, you are in. And unfortunately, Kitty, your journey ends here.
Kitty leaving is like, yo, you know, I saw her in the top 6 before. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Ah, man, I didn't get to top 6. I will not, however, apologize for my ambition, for my passion, and my work ethic.
Mpho moving forward in the competition with us as top 6, I'm 100% behind him. It's only the Kitty effect, and now that Kitty's not there, I think we've got Mpho back.
It was truly a very close call. I think a big lesson here for everybody is that attitude and humility go a long way in the workplace.
Guys, it's been an education being here. I just want to remind you guys that in this journey that you guys are in, it's not only just about you.
Mm-hmm.
If you show up in the wrong way, unfortunately, there's a big brand that's making all this happen for you that ends up being the loser.
And on that note, contestants, you are dismissed. Remember, there is still work to be done for the weeks ahead.
I now know that not a lot of people can work with loud personalities, and that's okay. And what I've learned is that I need to be a little more compromising when it comes to getting my voice heard.
Honestly, I believe that I deserved to go a little bit further in the competition. I did see myself in the top 6 or top 5. Actually, I saw myself as a winner. But I'm a tough girl, and I have no doubt that opportunities like this are meant to teach me, and I'll carry that to my next level.
Amen. Amen. But now I better not mess up next week.
I don't know how I feel about the top 6. I don't think it's an accurate representation of the work people put in. But I'm happy to be in the top 6 because I've worked for it.
My approach to the competition going forward is just to keep my eye on the prize. I know I am here, I've come very far in this competition, and I just want to continue growing. Everything else I really don't care about.
On the next episode, the top 6 get their hands dirty, working on a corporate social investment project that tackles food insecurity and hunger. The challenge includes filming a public service announcement and planning an awareness drive. But everyone is surprised when a certain someone returns to stir things up.
Another feel-good production.